They feel foolish for doubting you. People try to discourage you, but you did what you said you were going to do. You set a goal and you did it. Emotional exhaustion, open invitation. People feel emotionally exhausted because of this, because people are talking about you and saying that you accomplished something that they doubted. And you have an open invitation to come back and talk. Also, these people are hoping that you don't know what they said, but your intuition told you. Chose someone else. People feel dumb for choosing other people or choosing another person's opinion, believing lies about you, basically. Because really, there were people who spread rumors because there was a seed of doubt, because you had triggered people. And people who knew that you were capable of this, they were projecting their own failures. At times, maybe even got in your head a little bit, but you kept going. Learn from this. Keep doing that. Like, journal this. If you accomplish something, if there's something you're really proud of, and you know it's this, please journal about it, because it can be so easy to forget. Just make a list of your accomplishments, of stuff like this. Because if this is for you, you know what it's about. If you're like, I didn't accomplish anything, maybe it's not for you, but feel free to listen. Tied down, big changes, thinking of you. See, now people are tied down with this other choice. Now, it could be one person and it was a romantic interest. Could be, I'm really just getting like a friend group, like, or a job. But it was an opportunity that you were turned down for because someone else wanted it, but they didn't get it, and you ended up getting the opportunity somewhere else or getting something even better, whether you realize it or not. Because you know, I'm getting this for someone. You may think this doesn't apply, but if you think about it, it does. And it might not be recent. This is just something you need to be reminded of for your own encouragement so that you don't doubt your faith. You need to be aligned. You don't need to be people-pleasing, like the big changes here. And thinking of you. Like, there's a part of you that may want to people-please at this point. My ears just started ringing. A part of you that may want to people-please and go back in time a little bit and try to remedy this. If you do decide to talk, because I got open invitation, if you do decide to talk to them, stay strong. Please don't go in there with animosity, with hate in your heart, because that's only going to make things worse. Send good, positive thoughts back to these people, especially the ones who hurt you. That's how you really access the kingdom of heaven. That's how you elevate your vibe. Just a theory, this is a simulation, that's how you play the game. Is by sending peace and love, good thoughts even, good imaginations back to the people who have hurt you. Bless those who persecute you, like Jesus said. That's what he was trying to teach you. And now, unfortunately, you only get that kind of knowledge in mystery schools, secret societies, because what we were told was the Word of God. The Bible has been tampered with so much. Mistranslated, books missing, the most crucial books missing. And you need to go within. This is a test for your intuition. This is for you to know that you accomplished it. Look, I'm talking to myself as well. And I'm even working on a little course about it or something. I'll let you know when that's here. For those that are interested, if you're not, it's okay. I'm not trying to sell you anything. It's for those who are already interested. But remember your accomplishments. Remember, so that you have faith to keep going. Because that's the whole thing, is we go through good times and bad times. You go through all these good times to strengthen your faith. You know, when things are going well, they're going well. Then a trial comes along. A big loss comes along. A heartbreak. And it's easy to lose faith. And that's what I'm getting, is this is for somebody who may be in that stage where you just need some encouragement. You need your faith to be strengthened, that you are going to get the things that you have hoped for, the things that you desire, the desires of your heart, because they are there for a reason. Work toward them with passion, and you will have everything. That's the key out of here, really. Work toward what drives you, what you're passionate about, and stay focused on that. But this situation is trying to get your focus on something else, something that doesn't even matter. When really all that matters is that you stay on course, that your strength be increased. Happy without them, not the one. Narcissist vibes. Okay, these people are not matching your vibe. Your vibe has elevated, your frequency has risen, theirs has not. Like, there is still some jealousy here. It might even be uncomfortable even to be around these people. You don't have to be. Look, not every uncomfortable situation is one that you need to participate in. Some are there for your intuition. You trust your intuition. But some situations, like if you really feel physically repulsed, if you're just like, I walk into the same room with these people and I just get this nasty vibe and I want to leave, that is your intuition. That is the energy coming from those people. That is you sensing their energy, their vibration. May the right people come into your life, the encouraging people, people who won't try to discourage you, try to discount you, write you off. You're a very humble person. I just got that you're the kind of person who lets their work, their attitude speak for themselves, and someone else was out there not doing that. And it can be very discouraging. It can be very discouraging, especially if this person or people caused you to lose something. But whatever they caused you to lose was meant to happen, and you're getting something much better. I know it's easy to get really hung up on that stuff, to be like, that was for me, that's what I wanted, and it's the only thing that's going to make me happy. But you don't know that yet. How do you know that? You will not be shaken. You see, you can't know because you haven't experienced certain things. Certain things are being removed from you because better things are coming. You will not be shaken. Don't let them shake you. Just keep going. Like, see this a mountain here? Keep going. Someone told me that's Mount Shasta. I don't know. But keep going. Keep climbing that mountain. Things that you lost are going to come back in even a better way because of your faith and your determination and your passion. Because whatever these people were foolishly deriding you about, even teasing, mocking, and then, you turn around and actually do the thing and get the thing accomplished and do it better than they could have, and you were quiet about it. They're not happy about that. That's not something you need to brag about. I'm not saying you need to be quiet about it. I just mean there's no reason to flaunt it in their face because you already know how they're going to react. Try to feel sorry for them. I know that's weird. I don't even like sympathy. Especially for myself. I can't stand when people ask me what's wrong. Are you okay? I can't stand any of that stuff. But from within, from inside, remember that these people are not as spiritually awakened as you are. These people are not as aligned as you are. They haven't received the spiritual downloads that you have. And it's not their fault because they just don't know any better. Because that thing they're clinging to, that opportunity, job, relationship, whatever it was, whatever the opportunity was, that thing they're clinging to, that's all they have. And you have way more. You have way more. You are not bound to this. They are. They want survival. Look, you're going to survive somewhere else. If you were pushed out of a situation, use the good things about it. I'm telling you, write down the good things that you like, the good feelings, the things you enjoyed. And just imagine that in a different setting where this doesn't happen. Rewrite your story, basically. Like the same exact thing, only with this and that erased from it. The things that were uncomfortable that you didn't enjoy. Because really, I'm getting that a lot of you were not happy in this situation, but it was something you had earned. Like something was taken from you because people discounted you and discouraged you. And you just really were clinging to that. Other people have clung to that. I'm telling you, it's like pruning a bush, like pruning a plant, a tree. Sometimes you got to cut certain things back so it'll grow even better. And that's what happened. You are receiving abundance. You are receiving abundance. You are receiving payback in the form of good karma for what was taken from you because it was meant to be taken. That's why you will not be shaken. Yes, I rhymed. But do not be shaken. Just stay strong. Because I'm just getting a feeling, like that bittersweet feeling of something good happens, but you have no one to share it with. Because sharing it with anyone, they're not going to be happy for you, especially friends and family. I hate to say that. But other spiritual teachers, Kevin Trudeau, who I talk about a lot, please, if you haven't watched him, watch him. He talks about it, how they just have this subconscious thing going on where they want you to fail. Maybe not all of them, but they just want you to fail because the people, especially that you're around, if you do better than them, it's going to make them feel bad about themselves. And people, especially if they consider you an equal, it's going to make them feel inferior. Like even your parents, even your siblings, people you call best friends, stuff like that. They can be the ones who are the least happy for you. And I'm getting a feeling here of like what was once a warm, cozy environment. And like just some snake comes along, and just ruins everything. And like someone truly like got you ousted, someone who saw you as a threat, made up things. And it doesn't have to be just one person. It's just a general feeling here. It's like someone came in, saw you as a threat, and decided to do things to try to pick you apart and discouraged you. And that's what's maybe going to happen again if you share it with these people. Don't let them discourage you. You don't have to share anything with them. Get used to just being quiet about your accomplishments. I know that can be hard. And that's why certain places, like, I didn't know till Kevin Trudeau also, the power of just being around people who uplift you, like even societies, secret societies, who aren't all bad. Different places, like go places, join groups where people celebrate your accomplishments, because there's power in that. And it takes a strong person to do that. It takes a strong group to do that, to be like, I'm genuinely happy for you. I want the best for you. I don't want you to fail. I don't want you to fail just because I want to do better than you. I mean, it's like those marriages and other relationships people get in, and I'm sorry, but it's a lot of it. I mean, I know it can go women to men, but a lot of it, it's like a woman's very successful and the man just does everything to ruin that, because subconsciously, and I'm not saying it's all men, I just think we've all seen those relationships where the man suddenly has to have her all the time. Like, I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking about? Years ago, Farrah Fawcett, some of you may remember her, when she left Charlie's Angels. I saw a documentary about it. She married Lee Majors, who was the Bionic Man. He had a conversation, like after they got married, he had a conversation with Aaron Spelling. I think it was Aaron Spelling was her boss, the producer, and he said something, oh no, Farrah won't be back next year because she's with me now or whatever. Like, she had this huge career on Charlie's Angels, but he had to outdo her. He had to keep her all to himself. Like, that happens to so many people. And she did leave Charlie's Angels because of him, gave up her career for him. And that's the vibe here. It's like, okay, now that you're good at this thing, you can't be doing it anymore. You get punished for it. I know a lot of us have been punished for doing something well, for doing a good job. I'm sending you the energy right now that you are in circles full of people who encourage you and lift you up and don't discourage you. You have the victory. Your intuition is strong. Say as little as possible came out. That means to these people, just don't let them plant any seed of doubt. Okay, no doubt. And it could take a lot to stand up strong against that opposition, but you can do it. You will do it. It's good if you honestly make a list of things that have happened, like if you want to call them miracles in your life, that might be a strong word, but just your accomplishments, things that have happened to you that just even maybe don't make sense. Maybe through hard work and determination, maybe just through some kind of other supernatural means, because everything's supernatural anyway. Really, when you're focused and determined, that's when all the blessings start coming in anyway. So that was supernatural, even if you're like, I worked for it. Yeah, you did, but you had help. Supernaturally, whether you realize it or not. And your help is coming, like, I'm getting also just someone who wants their soul family, somebody who wants their tribe, who wants support, maybe tired of these people opposing you your whole life. I get it. Your intuition is strong and it will lead you where you need to go, but just say as little as possible to these people. Do not let them get in your head. Make that list of good things. I'm taking my own advice. I'm doing it myself, okay? You have the victory. You have the victory. And that thing that they might have cost you, like I said, it's all they had. You have other options. And you will be repaid. For whatever they took from you, you're going to be repaid many times over. Let your intuition guide you to what's best for you. Nothing holds you back. Last card. You make your own decisions. Don't let them violate that, okay? Don't let anybody get in your head, because that's one of the reasons we got to keep things quiet, is because people will try to influence your decision to what they think is best for them. Or some people are really crafty about it, very discouraging in subtle ways, because they just don't want to see you outdo them. And that's what I'm getting with this crowd here, is these are people you cannot take advice from. Don't let them influence any decision you make. Don't let them bring you back, because now they're like, oh, we realize now that person was wrong. Come back. If you feel led, let your intuition lead you, because some of you, it may be what you want, as long as it's a healthy situation. If not, may you be repelled from it and find something better. But don't let them influence your decision-making or your attitude or take away from your faith, okay? You make your own decisions. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.